did you always do what Rob asked you to?
About Rana? That's always the first question. If I'd never gone to the library and learned what I did, then Rob could never have talked me into it. Once I knew Rob's secret, and I knew what it does to someone like that. And then I needed to patch a hole in him like he'd done for me. I didn't think Ron and I would be permanent.
Did you think things could have gone better for you?
I thought I could have it all back.
Oh, hi, how are you doing today? So, I hear Young is a writer. Tell me about his writing.
I knew he wanted to be a writer, but he never let me read any of the stuff he wrote in high school, and I haven't read his book.
Why haven't you read his book?
That'll take me back to a time I don't want to revisit.
Do you think he'll do anything good with his life?
Young did a good thing when he assigned his advance and royalties to Coop, and the best part is he did it on his own, and he knew it was right.
So you and Young broke up?
Broke up? We didn't break up. He gave me away.
So, what was the worst part of this experience?
The worst part was when I saw the expression on Young's face. The bat in his hand, blood on his cheek, and in his eyes was realization, knowledge of things nobody that age should.
So, have you seen Young lately?
No, I haven't seen him since. Coop says he's going to be staying with him until he gets his head straight. I talk to Coop often, but I won't see him when he gets out. It's over. It was over before.
So, can we talk about what happened with you and your crew that day?
I didn't talk about it then. I don't talk about it now. What's 5 years? I won't be talking about it in 25 years.
Are you feared for Young and his punishments?
What happens to Young now happens. I'm not involved.
Hi. Doesn't anyone get it? Maybe 5 years in and out of therapy would have given me insight of what you normal people don't have.
What are your thoughts on Young's so-called crew?
When those boys looked at Simon Glass, they all saw a reflection of what he hated about himself. That's what Simon saw when he looked at me. I might be a little crazy, but I'm not dense. But if I was smart, I would have seen right through the Lance game. And the same reason they didn't see through Rob. It's something I really wanted, but I chose not to see.
What did you think of Simon? Glass? Rob's posse thought I was dumber than duck do. But Glass fooled them, not me. Simon wasn't what anybody thought he was.
What are your thoughts on Rob?
When Rob came to Beeville, I was a stud monkey here. Next thing I knew, I lost my girlfriend and my place on top. Rob had to have it all. He's one of those guys who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. He wasn't happy to have it all. He had to make sure I didn't have anything.
So, I heard you have a thing for Young.
Yeah, I remember with Young a few times. You know, he dumped that skinny virgin queen and wrote a parody for me. All his friends acted like such hot stuff, and thought acted like he was slumming with me or something. Young did too.
So, you broke up?
So I decided, screw him. So I dumped him. I'm sure he tells a different story, but that's the truth. I ditched him.
So, what are your thoughts on Young?
He's not a bad person. He's a person who made bad choices.
Do you think he'll make those choices again?
No!
Do you think he's a danger to society?
No!
Do you think he's shown remorse?
Let me put it this way. More than one young boy died that day. The young man inside on the floorboard is not the young man who would sit in the equipment room. He has worked 5 years paying his debt to society. He has not only rehabilitated himself, he is to others too.
Has he forgiven himself for what he did?
No,
Will you think he ever will?
I doubt it.
Will he ever forget what he did?
Never.